The Yankees have gotten absolutely shut down their last two games versus Boston, losing today by a final score of 12-1 and yesterday 1-0. But it was during the latter contest specifically that I wanted to point to one of the more unfair at-bats of the entire season, when we saw one of the biggest superstars in the entire game get called out looking, despite not seeing a single legitimate pitch in the strike zone. That might seem hard to believe, but bear with me here. Aaron Judge was at the plate with one out and a guy on in the bottom of the first inning, taking a first pitch slider a bit low from Brayan Bello. He would then see a sinker low and outside get called for a strike. But even then, that wasn't an egregious miss, right? But the next one would arguably be a bit worse, when Bello basically repeated the first pitch only to see this one get called. And then the off-kilter nature of this at-bat was cemented when Aaron took a changeup off the inside corner to end his at-bat entirely. Now, there are bad calls made that are worse than this all the time, but to see 3 missed strikes in a row in a series this big to a star player certainly isn't a good look, and it arguably got even worse after Judge took this sinker well inside to lead off the 7th. What's more, this has been part of a recurring theme for Judge, who, since his full season debut in 2017, has seen 627 pitches out of the strike zone get called strikes on him, the most in that time frame, with the only other player anywhere close being Mookie Betts. However, over that span, Betts has also played 60 more games than Aaron, with over 400 more at-bats. Crazy stuff, and the kind of stat that really makes you believe he's going to be jumping for joy once ABS gets implemented. As for the rest of the game, like I mentioned before, the New York offense wouldn't manage to get anything going, en route to scoring exactly 0 runs, while the Red Sox managed to push one across in the 7th. And now the Yankees' loss today makes them just 1-8 versus their biggest historical rival on the season. Now, before this video ends, I wanted to do a little mini segment congratulating Shane Bieber on a dominant return to the mound, as in yesterday's game versus the Marlins, he went 6 innings while giving up just 2 hits, 1 run, 0 walks, and striking out 9 hitters in his first big league action in almost 17 months. A healthy Bieber is not only good for Toronto, but for baseball overall, and it's awesome seeing him back out there dicing up hitters with the best of them. Alright everybody, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and if you did, consider checking out any of these other videos on your screen right now for other content just like this. Also, if you ever see anything you'd like to see me detail in the video, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I end up using your idea, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day.